I espy with my shamanic eye. Gabrielle here, your love train conductor. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, everybody's having a fantastic day. May the odds forever be in your favor. That's funny. Hunger Games, huh? I don't know how I feel about that reference. Love, joy, celebration, OMG, and always grounded in the truth. Thank you, Father. Angels, ancestors, and guides, you know your perpetual post. Archangels, you know your perpetual post. Mother, Father, protect me as I open myself to be a channel of light and love and allow these messages to reach those who truly need them. And as always, I am protected. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I see new beginnings. Love begins. So I feel like people want to start showing you how they feel about you with love begins. May not be new, but it may be a truer form. And I also got the message, if you want something done right, you're going to have to do it yourself. All right? It is what it is sometimes. All right? Not even sometimes. Ooh. I'm also seeing that, excuse me, that somebody is like looking themselves in the mirror and they're realizing that they let their shadow get out and mess up their life. Yeah. All right. Again, for those of you who are joining for the first time, these are general collective messages. Some parts may resonate, some may not. Take what do, discard the rest, as they say. Yeah. Thank you for those of you who like, share, subscribe. Thank you for those of you who book with me, trusting me on your spiritual journey. I appreciate that. For those of you who donate, thank you, thank you, thank you. And love, support, money, whatever it is, I am grateful. All right. Ooh, somebody gonna be like booed up. Y'all gonna be having a private rendezvous. You and spirit are also, for other people, I'm seeing, you're gonna have like a very deep meditation, and you might shift dimensions for a little bit. If you don't, they ain't for you. Okay. Wow. There's a tower, but it doesn't feel bad because look, spiritual union and rest and rejuvenation came out together. Like, you are in alignment for this sort of yeah. Base chakra. Like it. Definitely rest. You're well overdue. Disruption, please. What is this tower? Look. Ooh. Oh. 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 Gonna be some love making, heart and soul shaking love. Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. Shit! Ten of Cups. Somebody gonna fill you with that holy fire. We're gonna be fighting between the sheets. I see. You might want to stretch. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's funny. Somebody rocking, knocking the boots. Wow. All right. This is a shake-up, but it's coming in from the divine. Yeah, yes it is. Spiritual union and rest and rejuvenation. Look at that. Devil's not always a bad thing. King of Pentacles. That's interesting. Wow. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I also feel like Divine Femme, this is your journey going forward. There's a karmic ex, child's father, or someone who's very comfortable in life, however they connect to you. This person is fully aware of your new beginnings coming in with the full energy, and they are crying. They are in their feels, that they are disjointed about it because they tried so hard to keep this soulmate from arriving. But I feel like with this spiritual union and rest and rejuvenate, like they couldn't break you. Base chakra, 2 of Wands. Like you keep your look. They, right, they were not able to manipulate you to making a shite decision. Look, Hermit, you saw. You saw exactly that somebody was trying to manipulate you at your base, at your root, trying to make you feel unhinged, ungrounded. And you said, no. Wow. Which one of y'all is that? Taurus energy. So, right, look, isn't this funny? The base chakra, right? Color's red, as you can see. The sound is lamb. The element is earth, right? It controls the adrenal glands, right? That makes me feel like somebody was trying to stress you out. Um, and the key words are I have. And Taurus, their mantra is I have. Didn't I say somebody gonna need to stretch? Look, adept. No, 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 no. Sorry, that was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at Gemini. You know, this person was attacking all sorts of stuff. It was going to them roads and, you know, summoning spirits and sprites and demons and shit. Yes, they was. The base chakra is closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues with money, substance, safety, and shelter. Go touch grass if you feel like your root chakra's off. Wow. Interesting. This is somebody who want to possess you. This was definitely somebody you was married to or cohabitated with. Look, 4 of Wands. This your ex who's obsessed. Baby, come back. Yeah, no. Screw this person. Look how cold. That's terrible. Ew. That energy's gross. Look. So if they can't fix it with you, you can't. You're just supposed to be suspended animation somewhere. Whatever. Look. They go to some sort of high priestess. The PRN, high priestess, 3 of Wands. Look. What they showing? 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Death. Yeah. You don't want this person. You you ain't coming back. You have no love for them. They told this person that they were gonna get sick with that 5 of Pentacles there. Tower. Yeah. This person wanted to, like, I don't know, 2 of Pentacles, keep you off balance. Again, base chakra, survival, adrenaline, flight or flight. You know what I mean? Like this is a diabolical person. Yeah, look, their sun sign is definitely Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Interesting. You moved away from this person. They did to you. They don't want to accept either what this person said about the Five of Pentacles energy. That's their energy. If I'm not mistaken. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Isn't the Five of Pentacles a Taurus card? If I'm not mistaken, yes. Yes. It's Mercury in Taurus at that. So this person is just a negative, low vibrational, shit talking extraordinaire. Like their mind is wired for negativity, for scarcity, for people walking away from them. Yeah. Look, your strength. Look, and you look good. Look at this shit. That's their karma. There's a liar, a cheater, a thief, a manipulator, a con, a charlatan. Oh, they're creative. An immature person at that. All right, because I'm her and I can. Let's find out where this Taurus is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Where is the Taurus at hand? This person that was trying to be so disruptive to the collective, to someone in the collective. Where is this particular Taurus that you are focusing our energy on today? Show us where they are located. Let's help the person in the collective identify that I'm talking to them. Thank you. Thank you. Where is this Taurus? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting South America. Holy Spirit, no one can deceive you. No one can hide from you. I know you will give me clear, accurate information. They are circling Argentina. Okay. So if you have an ex who is Argentinian or from Argentina, wanted to go to Argentina, you're Argentine, you know what I mean? Something like that. Talking to you. This person has spoke so much war and conflict over your life, indecision, and they want you to turn to them as their only choice. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, right? They're trying to manipulate everything, your journey, your path, and so it redirects to them. Yeah, man. This is a nasty piece of work. I feel like you had to tiptoe away from this individual. Yeah, you did. You showed this person who really what a boss is what I'm seeing. Wow. This person is very domineering. I have you. I control you. Big ego energy. Yeah. Look. This person, when I tell you they crying real tears, because they couldn't hold you back from this new cycle with your actual person that the divine wants you with. This person who's going to love you the way you want to be loved. Look, uphold you. Look at that. You're going to do all the things with this person that they never wanted to do. And they are God sanctioned. I mean that. I done seen the aces. Now I seen the King of Cups and the star card. This, yeah. You want to, man. So you gotta, while I'm here, press. Yeah. Oh my. Wow. That's, mm, person a nut. Yeah. They definitely go to gain deeper insight. They want you to feel like you made a mistake. Soul searching energy. That you need to heal things with them because the hermit seeks the star. And you know, this person has done nothing but turn your life topsy-turvy. And I mean that. Oh no. Okay. So, I mean, just hateration. Crying real ass tears. Because they wasn't able to sabotage your happiness, your journey, and this destined encounter with this soulmate. Look at this new person. It's new. You ain't met him yet. This emotionally mature person. Because somebody's a sulker and they're a liar. Like, and a cheat, man. Like, oh, liar. Devil's right there. Liar. That, like, it's that sort of person where, like, the moment they start speaking, you just start screaming, liar, liar. Like, seriously. That's how horrible they are. Like, there's no truth in them. Yeah, man. Like, oh. And they watch you, Queen of Cups. They watch you all the time. They keep their little tendrils. Oh my God. Trying to figure out a way of causing you 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords all over again. This is a diabolical energy. This person should be sitting somewhere in the corner just being grateful you loved them at one point in time. Lord, that you ever showed them any attention. Ugh. All right, Holy Spirit. What else does the collective need to know about this disruption, spiritual union, rest, and rejuvenation energy? Look. Boo, y'all. Wow. Wow. The angels is on it, though. Look. And here's what I think is really funny. Look at this. Whoever they went to go see, 3 of Wands, High Priestess, right? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, right? This is a blow to this person's ego. Because remember, they just showed up double King of Pentacles, right? And at one point in time, y'all really were a match for each other, hence the Queen of Pentacles, right? But ma'am, you've shown up as the Empress, and I've seen the Queen of Wands as well, right? As I was shuffling through the cards with the last round. Queen of Cups, Empress, right? There's nothing they could offer you. There's no amount of anything that would be available to them to make things right. They can't buy you. There's no investment to be made. There's no balance to be had. Nothing. When I say this blew this person fucking mind, look. They at that point, because when someone only has money to offer, right? It's what they have. It's not who they are. They're spiritually defunct. There's something broken inside of them. Like all the power they thought they had, all the leverage they thought they had, it goes away. It's insurmountable. Like you really have ascended. There's nothing for them to fight with. Like now they're jealous of your ascension, of your enlightenment. Like, what? Like I said, they need to just go sit in a corner somewhere. Queen of Swords. Like you're very clear on this person. Clear on this person. But look, they're still in very lusty energy. Like they're still only looking at you for the external, even though they know you are really in this star energy, that you have healed, that you are actually quite self-sufficient. We already saw the 9 of Pentacles in the lap, right? They forced your hand at it, is what I'm getting. Whatever they put you through, 10 of Swords, as I say that shit. This motherfucker, look, the enlightenment, that they receive, the insight, like, instead of soul searching, right, which is what they should be doing, I don't feel like that's the case. Now they're just focused on this soulmate that's coming, and now they know they can't stop it. I mean, I'm not telling you to be paranoid, but always pay attention to your surroundings and whatnot. Ignorance would have been more bliss for this person, but nah, somebody set their ass straight. Not to mention, I feel like this high priestess, they do like I do. I tell my dad, I do. I be like, "Oh, dad, look what they about to do." I tell my dad, that's what this feels like too. Yeah, first chance she got or he got was like, look, went and told, dry snitched. Look, Six of Swords pages, dry snitched. Her enough was like, I got to go. I got to go. I gotta go talk. I gotta go talk to my father real quick. Hold on. I'll be back. Because there's fundamentals. All right. What else? This is all in alignment. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. I do. Nothing else needs to be said on this. Justice is here. Period. Okay, let's pick these up. Let's go again. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I appreciate you. Hey, if can I say, if your social battery is low, you need to tell people that. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you don't have anything left in the tank, that you need to recharge your battery. Try it. Emotional loss. Heartbreaking shit. Oh, wow. Whoa. I mean, look, we have 5, 3, and 4. They're slightly out of order, but this makes me feel like someone thought themselves an authority in your life, right? Love begins. Look, there's temptation and solar plexus. They thought themselves an authority in your life, okay? That they had some sort of control of the flow of your abundance. Like this person, there's a like a destruction here. They wanted you to experience their perception of heartache and loss. I'm sorry, that's the way it feels, because I had to stop myself from laughing, because it's a smug individual here. A very smug individual. And like, they are preying on your downfall. Like, absolutely preying on your downfall. Like, was actively doing everything to manifest chaos and destruction. I feel like you transmuted it with holy fire, with passion ignited right there. Oh. Tell me about emotional loss. King of Swords. There's an Ice King. Like I said, this is somebody who really thought they had some sort of power, authority, know-how. Heartache and loss. Right. Topsy-turvy energy, right? Just, disjointed. Right. This person was someone either you were once friends with, friendly with, someone who you shared a kind word with, could have even been someone you dated briefly. Material harvest. Wow. Four of Wands, but it's not upright. This person was only partnering with you or attempting to connect with you for what they could gain. Disruption. High Priestess. Your intuition told you this. Fulfillment of wishes. Nine of Swords. Look at that shit. You know the difference. Wow. Passion ignited. Five of Cups. I feel like that could be you, collective. Maybe you regretted igniting anything with this individual. There's something wrong with them. As I say that, look, Nine of Wands on the bottom, Ace of Swords, look, Tower. I feel like, them truth bombs be hurting, don't they? Yeah. You could have even, I just saw the Hangman. You could have started to experience some form of delay or something the moment you started interacting with this person. I don't feel like this person has any real emotions. I don't. The King of Swords is not really known for any affection. This person is some form of emotional manipulator. Maybe at one point in time there was discussions of marriage, partnerships, and even for some twin flames, because the Four of Wands is right here. What happened? Six of Pentacles. Interesting. That makes me feel like fair measure. See how the Two of Pentacles is there? Like they're not even. And it's like I feel like you were real serious about this reciprocity. Look. For some, you've already been through cycles already in your life. And you close this up very quickly. World, Three of Wands, Death, Devil, Five of Wands. Shit, did you see the fucking future? You might have seen this person's future or what they were manifesting, and that maybe it scared the bejesus out of you and you got up out of there. Because look, you got the alert, Danger Will Robinson. So why is this coming to our attention now? What is this person plotting? Some form of reunion. It's nothing more than another delay, another attempt to suspend you and your material harvest. It's like, don't open up the energy pathways to this individual. Look, they trying to smooth come to you real quick. Ten of Cups. They could even trying to get access to people in your family, your community. Look, this person's a manipulator. You can't protect it from this person. Oh yeah. You could have even had a dream for some of you. I do very much feel like whatever this person, spiritually speaking, is involved in and utilizing, those energies are on this person's ass. They need to be balanced. They need to be restored. Whatever that is to them, like whatever they owe, they owe. This person could have really attempted to like utilize your energy for some very devilish and dark things. Makes me feel like them and they demons was gonna party your energy. This could be a Sagittarius in the public eye. Temperance, Six of Wands. Highly recognizable. Definitely a masculine. Known for their charm and their charisma. But this person is some sort of thief, liar, swindler. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Not to be trusted. Decepticon, Ten of Swords. This, yeah. Judgment, Ten of Swords. The universe has already put a verdict out on this individual. I wouldn't come near whoever you're thinking about, because the universe has already put a warrant of destruction on you. Yeah, this person was definitely preying on your downfall. Wow. You recognize something. Shit, look. Planting seeds, make or break abundance and breaking free. Exactly. You knew for a fact if you planted any seeds with this person, any more than what you already did, it was going to be a badass choice. This person was absolutely feeding off of you in some capacity, but you have freed yourself and your abundance from this negative entity. That didn't feel fucking human. Look, divine timing. Self-love is life-saving. Boy, self-love is life-saving. Ah. I feel like this individual is having some sort of like the universe is making them feel. It's a series of unfortunate events, but it's all the seeds they tried to sow for your destruction. Like, your destiny is to make it. This person, whatever the seeds they sowed is what will sprout in their garden. So it is what it is. Soul, family, and lovers. This is definitely somebody you had an intimate relationship with. Look. But you've been able to alchemize this energy with, that's what I was getting with the passion ignited. The ability to turn what was meant to destroy you into something beautiful and fruitful. Ooh. Look, generational wealth building for generations to come, legacy. And then the tree of life just came out in reverse. Again, this person was literally trying to attach themselves to you using passion and lust, hoping you would misplace some sort of loyalty. Right. Meanwhile, you saw who they really are because you operate from a higher consciousness. Lost boy. Man, I feel like you need to go back to your mama. Like the divine mother. Because apparently whoever raised you didn't do a good job. So I wouldn't send you back to her. But the universal mother, you should go check in with. Yeah. Conflict and defeat because they were unable to sacrifice you. Whew. It's hard to maintain a mask. That's what I would think. Deception and envy, discontent and boredom. That mask slip. They gotta sit with it. I feel like that could have been you, collective. You was like bored with the woe is me, the life and victim, and yeah. Look, solar plexus, memories of love, crown chakra. Well, would you look at that? But look, 4, 5, 6. That's all the same suit. Look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like you saw a pattern so fast. Like you was getting downloads about this person, like solar plexus. Like you was like, I don't know about this person. Something's off. It's like some sort of control mechanism. See how it's the same colors here? You have the flame gold, the candle's purple. See, and now they're clasping it in their hand. What were they trying to do? Feels like emotional warfare. Like they're trying to like manipulate. What was the purpose of? Look at this shit. 8 of Swords, Chariot. Save me. I need you. Help me. But they had no idea who they was dealing with. Look at this shit. The universe said, I got somebody perfect for this sort of victim consciousness. I got it. I got it. The ultimate, right? They're an emotional manipulator. And they like to, look, Lovers, Ten of Swords. Wow. It's always somebody else's fault too with this individual. I stepped in, I did the right thing, and da 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 da. Like they're always the hero. This person is never a hero. Why don't you ask them why they can't keep a relationship nor a job? Why does, start asking them questions about, oh, really, you don't believe in karma? Wheel of Fortune? You don't think you doing too much? You don't think you too focused on the wrong things? You don't think the universe is giving you signs and how to move, that you need to heal? You need to reflect, that you need to go on this spiritual journey, that, dark night type energy? Like, really? No, it's just you good, you popping around and, doing the most, but it's never you. No recognition of the doors open or nothing like that. No. Mm-mm. Like they cherry pick. The universe literally sends you towards this person to knock them down to size, to destroy the evil, the demon, the ego within this person. Not to mention to take care of some past life shit between y'all. Expose this person's mother. Oh man, you did a lot. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. So the universe put you in front of this person at a time like they was dangling meat. That's almost rude. That's how I feel about it. Daddy, I love you. But that is We joke a lot on this channel about, low hanging fruit, don't take the bait. That's exactly what it is. But it still sucks when you recognize that even though you protected and all that good stuff, you're still being used as a type of spiritual bait. It's not nice. They had no idea. They thought you was just somebody else. But excuse me. They thought you were somebody else that they were going to be able to manipulate. That it would fall for the woe is me, but you saw straight through this person. You knew this person saw your light. Somebody's very fair. Two of Cups, Justice, very fair. Maybe petty levels of fair, but fair is fair. Yeah. This is a creep. Look, didn't I say ancestral protection? Look at this shit. You were sent in as a reflection to this person. They thought they were going to be able to control, manipulate, do all these weird things. No, you were sent in even potentially by this person's own ancestors to help them like start the process of really healing, of seeing the pattern in their own life. That big ass seashell. It's a spiral. There's a point, there's a source to help this man go from a lost boy to a made fucking man through this celestial starseed activation to help them break free. Look, a father's love, a fresh start. Like, soulmate energy right here. You hold the key. Man, yeah, there was a lot of potential, but here's the thing. You give what you get. And so, yes, y'all could have been something amazing, Two of Cups, but justice is right there. Those cups are the same as the Two of Cups. They just connected to a little balancing apparatus. So you could either show up as somebody's karma or you could show up as their soulmate, true love. They hold the key. It's about how they interact with you. Spiritual awakening, heartbreak, right? That was the goal, to help them recognize where all this shit comes from. Dark night of the soul, dancing with the devil. Right now they're in deep regret because they didn't. It's not that you're a lost girl. They lost their girl, their divine feminine. They lost her. You showed up miraculously in this person's life, even though they on some scumbag shit. They were already going through it and you pull up. So look, divine timing, exactly. With your crystals and everything else, because you've already been through it. You know how to turn pain into power. You know how to be the fucking alchemist. You know how to create abundance. Generational curse breaker strength. Right. The worst thing that could have ever came out, right, was that. Because when somebody still needs to heal and go on that journey, that devil will pop up in them. They didn't betray you. They betrayed themselves. I mean, I'm sure they actually did betray you, but not in the way they think. Now somebody somewhere nervous, anxious, because they didn't want to do the work and confront their very nature, their very essence. Whatever. But yep, you showed up exactly how you were supposed to, as a mirror of how we act in the day. I match energy, how we act in the day. You knew that this person was embodying low vibrational, devilish energy. You knew they had to go through an ego death. Because I feel like you get sent in as an ego killer. Look. Wisdom. Look at that. Somebody's had a life full of experience. Look, I'm talking to the lost girl made woman. It's a miracle. Your story really is a fucking miracle. Look, dancing with the devil, lost girl. You had to recognize you hold the key. You went through your spiritual awakening, remorse, sadness, regret, all of that miraculously into this made ass woman. Like the come up, Isis, recalling your power, the healer, divine love. Come on now. You had to cut through the BS of your own shit to go on this journey. In order to level up, you had to like keep your own word to you. Wow. You can almost feel bad for somebody, but we don't do pity around these parts. We just don't. It doesn't serve you. Oh, excuse me. Take it there. Higher level of consciousness. Somebody's reflecting right now. They played themselves. They could actually need assistance from you. Somebody could be actually thinking about pulling up as well. I don't know if that's smart. If this person's trying to utilize any sort of telepathic, mental, emotional, empathetic lines of communication, that's not happening. That connection has been binded. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I don't know why I feel like this person's waiting on their own crossing over. That's weird energy. Collective, I feel like you on this. Oh wow, I got the deck to the Ten of Pentacles too. Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. That's where you're at. That's where all your time, focus, and energy is on what it is you were trying to call in and manifest for yourself. See, Eight of Wands. That's it. That's the only energy frequency you were on. You've been transmuting all this weird shit. Temperance, Queen of Cups. You deserve it. You really, really do deserve to have someone pour into you the same way that you pour into them. And I mean that. Because love is a verb. I kept seeing love begins. Okay, it moved. Okay. Everything about you is protected. Just confirming. Okay. I wanted to know what their punishment was because karma's here for being in this magician energy towards you. The Three of Swords came out. So they really are experiencing heartbreak and loss. Look, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Somebody could have gotten some really bad news about their not just their finances, but their health. Again, because that's what they were trying to cause for you. There's no empathy or sympathy here. It's all going back. Can't escape it. Everything they were trying to put you in position for. Yeah. And whatever organization they belong to, they not fucking with them. They got barred. They could have been living with somebody. I'm getting to. They could have stole from somebody. I don't even think it was just cheating, but I think that's how they got sick. That the person they were living with was two-timing them. She was out there being sassafras. Oh yeah, she definitely was entertaining. Oh yeah, look, he got somebody just like himself. Tower. Wow. That's wow. That's why this reflection, memories of love, this person's like, I should have held on to them. You were never going to hold on to anyone in the divine collective as long as you were operating in this very low vibrational energy. It was just not going to happen. This person could have been pulling from your solar plexus, trying to block your crown. Tell me about solar plexus here. Look at that. Crown chakra, please. Look at that. Look at that. That's wild. They wanted you to believe the illusion. It's just like this weird come to me energy. Like this makes me feel like they were trying to put cords of attachment at your solar plexus. Yowza. Yeah, they definitely wanted you to believe there's some sort of future with them. Right. Confidence, willpower. It's like they wanted to shift your whole demeanor, your whole soul. Definitely didn't want you trusting your own intuitive abilities. So if you're psychic, I kept seeing the high priestess, right? You, in some capacity, or you consider yourself an intuitive or a medium, whatever that is to you, they definitely, they didn't want you trusting your inner feeling. Or your inner knowing. For real, man. Like this was a full-fledged psychic attack. And I don't feel like it was just one individual. I really don't. This person also wanted to receive your downloads. That feeling of peace and well-being that you have. Because somebody's not comfortable. No matter what it looks like on the outside, they're not. They're a very miserable person. Person could have been trying to make you ill. Yeah, they were definitely trying to intercept communications between you and source. But they don't have, see the heart chakra, they don't have your soul. They're not you. It's not their essence. But they were definitely trying to get it through, you know, I was going to say intercourse, but it's like sneak attack. Trying to steal. Thinking you were naive to it. But that's why I said it's not one person. It's more than one person. Because crown chakra is I know. But Aquarius is we know. Makes me feel. Double Aquarius. Right? They were trying to cut you off. But again, every time something might have like seemed like it was working, you revitalized, you did something, you recalibrated your chakras. You were able to defend yourself from these people, rather, from their energetic access. Definitely any sort of astral shit as well. Your energy is amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. But they didn't realize, like, oh, you got a lot of spiritual protection. I don't want to go too far into that because you already know. Yeah. Guess they doubted. They didn't know you had discernment, huh? They thought you was just a pretty face. Oh. Anyway. They're such a deceiver. They're devilish. Alright, what else do we need to know about this? I feel like anything that was usurped from you is on its way back. Things will be balanced. Very much so. As this, it's like a cuspy energy. Before the sun enters Libra, before it exits Virgo, you're going to see drastic changes in the most positive way. Again, love begins. People are about to show you by doing, because love is a verb. And so it feels like an outpouring of appreciation, expansion, all sorts of things. You're just very well taken care of energy here. It's for defeating the devil. So it's like make sure your emotions match the inner and outer. Is what I'm getting. But they also want you to do more research into Ace of Cups energy, Ace of Pentacles energy. You know what I mean? And so you can be more aware of the various types of abundance. Because we have Venusian energy here, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. You know what I mean? It's a lot. And so it feels like love, money, prosperity, generosity, all sorts of things. But a lot of tangible things. Like a hug is tangible, right? A warm embrace, a passionate kiss. You know what I mean? Like all of those things, intimacy, tangible. And you could touch it. You could feel it, right? So, oof. These are all from sources that you've already began relationships with. So there's very much I can show you more than I can tell you. Yeah. A lot of new love interests. Look, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups. But definitely look into this. Page of Cups, look, Four of Pentacles, and Strength. People are going to appreciate you and value you in the asset that you truly are. And some of these are new people entering your lives that really appreciate you from the jump. From the jump. Wow. You're about to be really, really seen. Are you ready? Like, really seen. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this right here. I hope these messages have helped you. We'll do it again very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you all. Bye.